It's Minecraft, now what? Let's go! Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft, now what? Today, we go exploring. Now I want to get right to that before I get distracted by too much. The one thing I want to do is come back in here, grab some paper, and we're going to make a copy of our home base map. So to do that, we're going to take the map out of the offhand. We need one piece of paper that we'll put in here to make an empty map. And then we will take our home base map, put that up there, put the empty map down there, and you see it says copy map here. And now we have two. We will take those. So now we have two copies of our map. Now what we can do with that is now come in here, get a piece of leather, come into the crafting table, and with the one piece of leather, and we have sticks, we come over here and click item frame, we can make an item frame. So item frames are useful for decorations or to label your chests or barrels. And what we can also do is place an item frame down, come over here, put that map back in our offhand, take our extra map, come over here and place the map on the item frame. And now you can see there's a marker on that map on the wall. So now when we leave, if we get far enough away, you can see that on our map, our locator icon, that's us turning around, and there's another marker there. That is going to be a copy of whatever map you've placed at a location. So where it is helpful to write down your coordinates, and you can see I turned off the coordinates finally. If you find notable places that you'd like to visit again, if you don't want to write down a bunch of coordinates, placing duplicates of your map, you can create markers to see them visually on whatever map you have. And if you can see, now our locator icon is a dot, and that's because we are now off this map. So if we continue exploring this way, we won't be mapping out anything in this direction. We'd have to come over here and create a new map to be able to fill in and visually see what we're mapping out. So we turn around and come back. Let's see if we can see when we get back on the map here. Right about there. Yep. So right here. Oh. So this is about the marker where our western edge of our map is. So it's a brand new day. Let's get out of here. Since we're at the top here, I think we'll just head east and start filling in the top. We should have plenty of food. We've got some building blocks. We have our bed. We have our map. We have a clock. Keep an eye on the time without having to worry about the position of the sun. Getting pretty modern here. And we'll light up our way. One, to kind of remind us that we've been to an area. And two, if we have to come back through here, it should keep it lit up and relatively safe on our way back. Got to be careful when you're within the trees, because it can get dark in certain forests, and even in the day it might be possible for hostile mobs to spawn. If you can see, as we're moving, the map is filling in. So we actually have to be careful here now when we're on snow. This snow doesn't look like it's going to be a problem. Oh, this is actually nice. These are spruce trees. Spruce is a really nice wood to build with, so we might have to take one of these down. I might do that right now. As you can see, yes, there is snow in Minecraft, and these snow layers are affected by gravity. And if you break the block that they're resting on, they'll fall. Unlike gravel and sand, you don't have to worry about getting suffocated if you stand under a falling layer of snow. So this is great. We've got some spruce wood. We picked up some saplings. Now we'll be able to grow spruce trees back at the base. Let's keep going. Ooh, a cave. Oh. Oh, lava. Got pumpkins down there, lava. Let's go down and check that out. Oh, you see that? Like I said, you got to be careful in the forests because the zombie was able to spawn over here. Not an Enderman. Oh, okay, so let's see here. Since gravel fell here, I'm gonna guess that there's a gravel over in this coal. So I'm gonna take this one, I'm gonna drop a torch, and so that's what I was saying in the cave in the last episode. If you put a torch down and gravel or sand falls, it breaks on top of the torch. And if you're fast enough, you can break the block and quickly put a torch, and that's a quick way to clear out a big patch of gravel or sand. Let's look at this coal over here. Look at that. Zombie spawned with a shovel and a chainmail helmet. So it's not always the case, but sometimes when you kill a zombie wearing something, or a skeleton can also wear armor, they can drop the item that they're holding. Sometimes they drop the armor, but not always. But one thing to watch out for, the zombies and skeletons will burn up in the daylight. So if you're out in the open at night, you have to watch out for them, but if it turns to daytime, they'll start burning up. But if they're wearing armor, even just a helmet, they don't burn up. He can see me. They have pretty good eyesight. You can't get me over here. Yeah, you can growl all you want. Oh, iron. Like a fool, I didn't fully scout this out before I jumped down here. Let's see, is he gonna come down here? Oh, that sounds like the clanking of skeletons. So he won't come down here to get us. Nope, he did drop the iron. He did drop the armor. Oh! Ah! Creeper! Creeper creeping. That's why you gotta watch out. It's a good thing we're wearing armor. Creeper blast can be deadly if you're not armored up enough. We took a little damage there, but we're still in good shape. Creeper must have come from that dark spot up there. So when you're exploring, especially early game, I have a shovel. I had a shovel. Inventory is pretty important, and it'll start filling up real quickly. And at some point, you have to start making choices about what to take and what to leave behind. Ooh. Yes, please. I think normally I might not deal with that, but why not? Here, I'm going to put a marker here. Oh. So that is a pillager tower, and those are pillagers. They're not friendly. I don't know if you can see their crossbows in their hands, but they hurt when they shoot you. Pillagers don't like us. They don't like villagers. See, they can do a lot of damage with those crossbows. And that is Pillager Captain. Let's take him out. I know it's getting We're going to sleep real quick. So now we've slept and we've broken our bed. If somehow we die, we'll be sent back to spawn. If you had really good armor, you had a bunch of stuff that you didn't want to lose, you'd have to make your way back over here to get your stuff. So the pillagers can drop their crossbows. You need arrows to use them. And fortunately, you can also get arrows from taking out pillagers. Now look at these fools. They spawned in their own cage. Often you'll see these cages at these pillager outposts. They'll have an iron golem. We saw one of those at the village, the big iron hulk. Or they have these flying creatures called allays. But this one has, ooh, there's 4 of them in there. 4 buffoons. And that one guy, you see his crossbow's kind of shimmering. That's an enchanted crossbow that could have one of a few different enchantments on it. So it's likely going to hurt and do a bunch of damage. So not in a rush to let these guys out quite yet. So the guy with the banner was the pillager captain. And he carries that banner with him. When we take him out, he can drop an ominous bottle. And this can trigger raids at villages, or it can be used on spawners within trial chambers. And we might be far off from finding a trial chamber, but when we do, we'll have an ominous bottle. So let's go check out this tower. There's going to be a loot chest up at the top. We'll see if it has anything good. When you're getting shot at, that is no time to go change your weapon. So usually, when you find a dungeon or, you know, you're caving. I should have ate. I should have eaten before I went up here. Oh. So as I was saying, usually you light up. Oh, let's see if we can get this guy. Yeah. Yeah. You light up the caves, you light up the forest to prevent mob spawns. But unfortunately, the pillager towers don't stop. Lighting it up doesn't stop them from spawning. They keep spawning in this area. See? 3. Look at that guy over there. 4, 5, 6. Still 4 in there. Ooh, a cave. So let's check out this. Oh, what do we get? Oh, Aqua Affinity. Nice. All right, let's take that. Got some dark oak logs. Carrots. Oh, excellent. Oh, wheat. We really don't need that. Oh, string. I can't believe it took me that long to... All right, hard choices. You know what? We don't need zombie flesh, and we don't need chainmail helmet. All right. Come on, guy. It's easy to get overwhelmed by too many pillagers at once, so don't hesitate to get out of there. But just keep in mind that once they lock onto you, they will chase you. So we're kind of filled in our inventory right now, so I don't really want to take on many more of these guys because I won't be able to pick up much else. So let's try to go around them. Now the decision we have to make is to keep filling in the top of the map. We'd have to go back on the mountain, and that's a lot of climbing there, or we can just come down here for the time being and cut across. So I think we're going to do that. So here's a fun thing. Water cancels fall damage. So if you find yourself high up, or you're being chased by a bunch of pillagers, and there's a lake nearby, just run and jump to the water. The water will cancel the fall damage, and you'll get away from whatever's chasing you, or it's just a quick way down from a higher place. But then getting back would be its own problem. So let's press on. Let's go check this cave out. Oh, don't run too fast in there. What's wrong with you? Oh, look at this guy. They're not very bright. Oh, no! Trying to make sure I don't fall and die, and I'm gonna get burned to death. So that's a zombie villager. Yep, look at that creeper creeping. So zombie villagers can spawn just like any other zombie, but unlike other zombies, zombie villagers can be cured. We gotta be real careful. Oh, look at that. It goes down there. Creeper down there. Now I might be asking myself, how far down here am I gonna go? Yep, there he comes. Deja vu. Not doing too well on my creeper success ratio. That goes down pretty far. This could be one of those situations where you might want to drop a water bucket like we did in the cave. Of course, when you're ready for that. So we're gonna get out of here for now. We'll keep exploring, but I am gonna leave a marker. All right, here we go. 8 blocks high. Look, a couple drowned just hanging out, getting a suntan. You hear them? Just keeps going up. But you know what they say about what goes up must come down. So it looks like that might be an ocean if we continue heading east. So I think we're going to switch directions and head south. Although it looks like there's water over that way too. I don't know what it is. I always like to find these downed trees. They just look kind of cool. Hey! Nope. Ah, we lost that one too. That's the problem with coming in these forests. Now this poor tree. Well, might as well take it. Hurts me to leave behind some saplings, but we don't have room for them, and we have birch trees back home. I feel like I'm in the Black Hills, getting chased by the Blair Witch. All right, so we'll hang out here and go to sleep. This is a nice area too. So I'm not really looking to move the base right now, but often what I'll do is establish a base at spawn, and then as I start venturing out, I tend to look for a good place in the middle of a map to build a more permanent base, to at least have something more centrally located for exploring. Because if we were to fill in this map all the way, and we're all the way at the bottom, and we're all the way to the eastern side, it's going to take forever to run back to drop off any of the stuff that we've found. So at least if you have a base that is located more in the center of the map, that's a lot less ground to cover. So they must be able to smell. Oh, there he is. Oh, there was an opening over here. Let's go check this out. Oh. Alright, let's start up here first. Alright, nothing back here. Oh! Nope, that zombie's down here. That grass looks familiar. Up. Oh, there he is. Alright, this is gonna get out. Oops, spiders. Stuff sneaking up from behind us over here. Let's light this up. Why did I come down here? No string. What's wrong with you? Oh, this might be worth coming back to check this place out too. So we just light this up, and if we ever come back over this way, at least this front area will be nice and safe. Of course, getting down there will be another problem. That looks like planks. That could be a mine shaft down there. We might have to come back here. Although, we might not have to come back. Alright, block that off. We're all safe over here. And it just dawned on me. Here, we'll put our bed down. Make a crafting table. Crafting table down. And now we have leather. And we have string. And with that, we can come over here and make a bundle. Bundles were recently added, and boy are they helpful. So with bundles, they can hold up to a total of 64 items, or one non-stackable item. So if we were to take a water bucket and put it in the bundle, it says full because a water bucket is non-stackable. Also a pickaxe, so that's not very helpful. But we can take 4 potatoes and see we have plenty of room left over. We can take this wheat, put the wheat in there, the carrots. Actually, what we'll do is we'll make a second bundle. So it's up to you how you organize it, but that is fantastic. So bundles are a great option to help you manage your inventory early game while you're exploring, but just keep in mind they do have their storage limitations. So that was great to remember that. Pick up this crafting table. So now I don't feel the pressure to have to run back home. Oh, let's see if we can draw them out. Oh, come on, man. You don't want to play? So skeletons are no joke when you're standing near an edge. If you were to sneak up behind us, especially if they have an enchanted bow, they could possibly shoot you and knock you back enough to knock you off an edge. So the arrow might not kill you, but the fall most likely would. Oh, more zombie villagers. Oh. Situational awareness. So what you don't want to do is lose track of where you are and back yourself into a corner like that. If you were screaming at me to eat, leave a comment down below. It's easy to get lost in the caves. I was looking for that mine shaft. Oh, it's right there. Take this though. So we found an abandoned mine shaft and a loot chest. But I think it's going to have to wait till next time for us to go down there and check it out. I'm going to go set up somewhere safe to hang out, and next time we'll go down there and explore the mine shaft, because now we don't have the pressure of going back to empty out our inventory. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Thanks for watching. See you next time.